Hello everyone, I'm Mike Ludlum.
And I'm Alex Klein.
And this is Friday Night Fever on Demand for October 4th. The Battle of Unbeatens in the Copper Country on Friday. Iron Mountain is number one in the small school poll.
And Calumet leads the way in the UP large school poll.
So let's see who clinches a playoff berth at Agassiz Field in Calumet. The home team and the visiting team right there. That's Iron Mountain. We'll pick it up in the first quarter. Quarterback Marcus Johnson gives the ball to Caleb Ivasovich-Hines. He gets the edge, and he is off to the races. The 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, he didn't make it. Nice try, though. Marcus Johnson would take it in on the next play. They kicked the extra point, 7-0 block and goal. Moved to the second quarter after a typical methodical Calumet drive. It is Jaden Garapi getting the touchdown. Now the Copper Kings went for the 2-point conversion, but Iron Mountain's defense, Bryce Peachantonio, Ivasovich-Hines, John Carrion, all said niet. So it was 7-6 Iron Mountain. And it would be close from there. Iron Mountain made a 2-point conversion and held off Calumet 15-14. So Iron Mountain clinches a playoff spot. Calumet will try again next week at Houghton. Meanwhile, let's go to Marquette, where it's homecoming. The queen is Amanda Diddams. The king is Isaac Johnson. Isaac wants no part of this. Well, I think he did, but he wanted to get back to playing football. Third quarter, Alpena on a drive. Ryan Volz, Charlie Williams, great blocking at the point of attack, and yes, he was down at the half-yard line. Jordan Schultz scored 2 plays later. 13-10 Wildcats, they missed the extra point. Ensuing kickoff, and the ball bounces right to, ding, 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 the homecoming king, Isaac Johnson, and he decrees, I will return the ball into Wildcat territory. Yeah, he decrees pretty well. Marquette had a good drive, but had to settle for a 30-yard field goal from Drew Weibel, his second in 3 tries on the night. However, Alpena crosses the Mackinac Bridge with a 28-25 victory.
And now over to Berga County Lawrence, entertaining Negaunee. And we will pick this one up in the second quarter. It's 7-0 Miners. Purple Horns with the ball. Alex Kissel with the handoff to Flash Gagne. He gets out of the pile and he is gone in a flash. 37 yards for the touchdown. The 2-point conversion would be no good, so Lawrence trails 7-6. We'll go to 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. Negaunee's Jason Waterman, the quarterback keeper, from a yard out. 2-point conversion is good, so it's 15-6 Miners. Less than a minute left in the half. Lawrence on third down. Alex Kissel lets it fly, and that is picked off by Will Luke. His first of 2 interceptions on the day. Turnovers would be a problem for the Purple Hornets. Negaunee takes over, which would lead to this with 11 seconds left. Jason Waterman to Alex Munson for the short pass in the end zone. Extra point is good. Miners lead 22-6 at the half and go on to win 36-14. Now out in Hancock, the Bulldogs face off against the Westwood Patriots. Plenty of fans in the stands for this one. Late in the first quarter, Bulldogs on fourth down with 9 to go. Colton Solani fires to Connor LeClaire, and he makes that run downfield and into the end zone for the Hancock touchdown. Bulldogs up 7-0. Early on, second quarter, Westwood fires back. Taylor Delangelo finding a gap for the touchdown. And then Westwood, they make good on the 2-point conversion, and that puts them ahead. Patriots lead 8-7. Bulldogs looking to get the lead back. Colton Solani hands off to his brother Austin. He can't get through there, so he darts left and makes it in the end zone to give Hancock the lead 15-8, but Westwood would make the comeback 36-23.
The Houghton Gremlins are in the win column for the second week in a row, defeating Gogebic 12-6. Gladstone scored the first 20 points and defeated Sault Ste. Marie 20-8. And congratulations to Coach Scott Erickson of the Hurley North Stars. He earned his 200th win with a 47-8 victory over the Tomahawk Hatchets. Let's keep going. Let's go to Kingsford. Wausau East, the Lumberjacks. And scrambling around early is Tyler Kopp. A short pass to Carter Stankina. It almost looks like it's in slow motion, isn't it? But Kingsford's going down the field. Then number 1, Carter Kresge rumbles into the end zone. And it's an 18-7 lead in favor of the Flivers. Wausau East trying to come back, and they will hand the ball to Donovan Laverte. And he is closed out, though, by Kresge and goes down thanks to Josh View as well. On the next play, Matt Heinrich of the Lumberjacks. But no, that would not work either. And one of those nights, Wausau East did a few things right. They just couldn't string them together. Jack Ormond with the sack. Kingsford goes on to win this one, 32-7.
And in Ishpeming, the Hematites facing the Gwyn Model Towners. First touchdown of the game with only 1:30 left in the first. And that is John Corkin running the ball up the middle into the end zone. 2 points are good for the conversion, and it's 8-0. Gwyn ties it up before the end of the first. Caleb Anderson to James Harnick in the end zone. That is good, and they'll get the 2 points just for the end of the quarter. So it's tied at 8-8 going to the second. 6 minutes left in the second. We see another score. Ishpeming's Otto Swanson through the middle and into the end zone with a Gwyn defender with him, and he's in. And that finishes off with a 2-point conversion thanks to John Corkin again. It's 16-8 Ishpeming. Hematites led 30-8 at half, but Gwyn sends this game into overtime. John Corkin scored on 4th and 6 to win the contest 36-30. And now let's go over to Manistee, where the Emeralds are taking on the Munising Mustangs. First play, Austin Killips makes the one-handed catch right on the sidelines. What a play. Later in the drive, 3rd and goal. Hootery, his pass is intercepted by Rusty Schroeder, and he returns it out towards midfield. And they would capitalize on that play with this run. That is Skylar Anderson into the end zone, and it is 7-0. Later in the second quarter, Munising's Jason Linsman, he finds some daylight, and he is gone up the middle, takes it all the way in, and that ties things up at 7-7. Then just before the half, Emeralds score again after a Munising fumble inside the 10, and they would go on to win this one by a score of 29-7. And it's homecoming night for the Norway Knights as they played host to RiverHarris. 3 minutes into the game, Nick Javerick stays up and looks downfield, and he is going to find Tyler Rosico. That gets the ball into the end zone right before it. That leads to this. The ball to Trevor Lippens, and that is the first touchdown of the game. It is 6-0. 8 minutes into the first quarter, RiverHarris has the ball but is fumbled, and that is Isaac Hotemaki that recovers. Quarterback Nathan Polich, he throws to Cody Hendricks, and that gets Norway on the board, and we're tied up at 6 apiece. RiverHarris comes back in the second half. Hudson Huff runs the ball in for the Broncos' second touchdown, but that was not all. Nathan Polich, he looks down the field and throws to Ethan Sabata, who outruns RiverHarris' Joseph Stein for the final touchdown before the half. It's 13-12, and RiverHarris wins 42-26.
Let's go to 8 players' scores. Home teams did pretty well. Pickford over Cedarville 64-20. Angedine blows out Brimley 66-8. Rudyard blanks Superior Central 46-0. It was Rapid River 57 and Ontonagon 12. Elsewhere in GLIAC scores, it was a rough day for the soccer teams between NMU and Michigan Tech as Michigan Tech lost to Northwood 1-0 on the women's side, and Ferris State, now there's a reason why they're ranked in the top 20, 5-0 over the Wildcats. And the NMU men's team, they couldn't score either. Northwood with the 1-0 victory. Over in volleyball, Macaulay Peterson and Olivia Gormley each had 17 kills for Michigan Tech, a 3-1 winner at Northwood. Ferris State, their volleyball team's still pretty good, blanks Northern 3-0, and Ashland dispatched Lake Superior State 3-0.